There's never going to be a reason to justify what happened. There's not anything that anybody's going to be able to say where you're going to say, well, that explains the loss of 6 lives.
A vicious and senseless killing in a northeast side home, taking the lives of 6 people, including a pregnant woman. Now the charges the Indianapolis teenager arrested for the crimes is facing. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Starantino.
And I'm Mark Mullins. Raymond Childs III is only 17 years old, and tonight he is being charged as an adult for the shooting deaths of his family and his brother's girlfriend and her unborn child. The Marion County prosecutor laid out the charges for us and shared the witness account from the lone survivor of the weekend mass shooting. No matter how this case shakes out, at age 17, life for Raymond Childs III has changed forever. 4 members of his family are gone, and he's the one accused of pulling the trigger, killing them and his brother's pregnant girlfriend.
The first thing that goes through your mind is you're just heartbroken. Not only did so many people lose their lives, but you think about that family and what they were anticipating. I mean, the baby was due in a week. Marion County prosecutor Ryan Mears tells WRTV Raymond Childs III faces a count of murder for each of the 6 deaths, including his father, Raymond Childs Jr., his stepmother, Kezzie Childs, his brother, 18-year-old Elijah Childs, his sister, 13-year-old Rita Childs, and Elijah's 19-year-old girlfriend, Kiara Hawkins, and her unborn child. Childs III is also facing an attempted murder charge for shooting a 15-year-old survivor who managed to escape the Adams Street house. Court papers say Childs III chased the boy outside. The boy pleaded for his life and offered his silence before Childs III pulled the trigger, according to prosecutors. The boy survived and was treated at Riley Hospital for Children. The circumstances are beyond any of us can even comprehend, and let alone what that family has to go through. According to court documents, the 15-year-old boy told detectives Childs III had gotten into trouble earlier that night with his father for leaving the house without permission. When Childs III arrived home, his father told him he would, quote, be in trouble later. Hours later, around 3:40 Sunday morning, police were dispatched and later found the bodies, all with gunshot wounds. We've lost enough. Enough families have experienced enough pain over issues that don't need to be settled with guns. The prosecutor says 2 guns were used in the killing and both have been seized, a 9mm and an AK-47 pistol. Both guns belong to the family, but Childs III did not have a license to carry a gun. And in particular, when you have people who are young, who are not mature, who are not responsible, and they have access to firearms, they see that as an easy way to resolve their disputes. Since he is 17, Childs III won't be facing the death penalty, but he will be tried as an adult and can face life in prison without parole. Because you want to make a difference in terms of not only helping that family get through this situation, but also bringing justice for the family and the community. The suspect made his first court appearance earlier this afternoon. Meantime, IMPD Chief Randall Taylor sent a statement saying that he was grateful to all of those working to bring justice in the case, but he also went on to say, quote, our focus should remain on remembering the lives of those taken from us too soon and doing everything we can to rally around the surviving victim as he must come to terms with unimaginable loss. The chief's statement also said, in the wake of this tragedy, we are continuing to reach out to local neighborhood leaders to support the collective healing of the community and build stronger partnerships focused on preventing future violence.